Hey guys, and welcome to another episode. I think this is episode 14, plus obviously the 4 bonus ones. So 18th episode we're putting up. If you can look in, you can see us. We're soaking in a thermal hot spring somewhere in the outback. If you've been watching our other social medias, you'll have a bit of an idea where we are. Otherwise, you'll need to wait until another episode before you see a bit more of this. There are a few flies around, it's a bit of a worry, but hey, we can live with that. So, episode 14, we continue our journey towards Sydney on the road after leaving, where do we leave? Glenrowan or the Edie Camp, which was brilliant. I hope you enjoyed that episode. After that, we then spent a bit of time with family in Albury before hitting the sensational Wee Jasper or Billy Grace Reserve. Have a look at that footage. Brilliant place. Not a free camp, but it has a free camp feel about it because you pick your own site, but you've still got showers and toilets and water and all that sort of stuff available to you. But
no water.
No water.
No water.
No water.
We're sitting in water.
And then from there we continue up north. We take the opportunity to drop in to the Southern Highlands, south of Sydney. At Bowral, have a look at the Bradman Museum, Fitzroy Falls, and at a beautiful cottage garden at, was it Red Cow Farm, I think it's called, before then hitting Sydney for the 2023 Supershow, the Caravan and Camping Supershow. That's where we'll end the episode. Next one, we still will be in Sydney, and then we'll move from there. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff. We all good?
Yep. All good.
Let's get into it.
I got a feeling, a burning desire to break from these chains. Yeah, set them on fire. 'Cause I've had enough of the world and its ways. Keeps holding me back, but that stops today. 'Cause I want rolling hills and mountain tops as far as the eye can see. I wanna chase the sun to the horizon ahead. Then I will know I'm free. Out on the open road.
In this episode, we leave Glenrowan, go just down the road to a brilliant free camp at Edie Cutting on the King River, drop into Millawa for the Gourmet food trail, which is a must, and then make tracks up to the Victoria-New South Wales border at Albury, say goodbye to family and friends, and then up to Wee Jasper Reserve, just out of Yass, where we camp at Billy Grace. Absolutely stunning campsite. Have a few days there to set ourselves up before moving closer to Sydney. We stop in overnight at the Terminus Hotel in Marulan. That gives us a chance to drop into the Southern Highlands at Bowral, have a look at the Don Bradman Museum, Fitzroy Falls, and the Red Cow Farm, which is a beautiful cottage farmhouse. And then we go straight up to Sydney for the 2023 Caravan and Camping Supershow. In the last episode, we visited Glenrowan and the Ned Kelly Museums. On the way to our next campsite, we stopped in at the Greta Cemetery where Ned Kelly is buried. Unfortunately, there is only a headstone there. They won't reveal the actual site of the burial, and that is done to protect it from desecration. Our next campsite, and we stayed here for a few nights, was Edie Cutting Campground in Edie, Victoria. Loads of free sites available, pet friendly, fires allowed, there's firewood available. There are some clean drop toilets. The site sits on the King River. It's only a short distance away from Wangaratta, and also Millawa, which is a must visit for the Brown Brothers Winery, mustards, and of course Millawa cheeses. Hey guys, another session of Camp 101 Cooking with Mike. So today we're going to do a camp casserole in the cast iron pot on the fire, which we've got going at the moment. I'll show you that footage with the fire. We'll let it burn down to some hot coals. But first up, we've got to get our ingredients ready. So let's have a look what we got here. So we've got some potatoes, some carrots, some fresh garlic, mushrooms, a bit of onion, got some bacon, some beef, in this case it's beef bourguignon, so it'll have a bit of a red wine flavour to it, some celery, and some canned tomatoes. You can use fresh tomatoes if you like, but that's what we've got in the cupboard. It's pretty straightforward. It's just a matter of roughly chopping most of it and throwing it in and letting it slow cook, but we'll show you how it comes out. Cheers. Okay, so we've got the fire going at the moment, and we'll let those timbers burn down to some hot coals. Put the pot over there, just on the side there, getting warm, and then we'll chop everything up and we'll get it. Okay guys, so preparation's done. I've got everything I need over there. One thing important to get yourselves is a decent fire glove. All right. So we've had the pot on. I still need these coals to or the timber to drop down into coals a bit more before we actually start cooking. But for the moment, we can actually get it started. So we'll just take the lid off. Some oil. Got a bit of ash in there, nothing like a bit of flavour. So, there we go, it's a new bottle. New bottle. Now this one's rice bran oil, won't burn as much. Just throw some oil in there. Onion and garlic, prepared earlier. Throw that in. Just let that brown off for a minute. Okay, so onion and garlic's in. We've got carrots, celery, mushrooms, potatoes, a bit of red wine, some salt and pepper, all that sort of stuff. And we can throw it in. We'll chop up the meat and we'll throw that in. We'll put you on time lapse so you don't have to watch every little ingredient, but that's what we're going to do now. And then pretty much just let it slow cook.
Excited to do some tasting.
Rusty wants to do some wine tasting. So Brown Brothers Milowa. There is a restaurant here, and they actually maintain their own kitchen garden. The original barn, built circa 1860, is used for weddings and other functions. No, it's ours. It's ours. It's ours.
Where are they?
Hello, Rusty. Miller Mustard began in 1982 and was purchased by the current owners in 2010. Miller Mustard produces a range of 12 seeded mustards ranging from mild honey to hot chili. The range also includes seasonal condiments such as jellies, jams, chutneys, marmalades, mustard oil, salad dressings. All of the products are handmade on the premises.
Smells like hamburgers.
Millerwood Cheese Company was founded in 1988 by David and Anne Brown and remains in the Brown family to this day. Millerwood cheese is well known for its Millerwood Blue, washed rind and King River Gold.
These are that Buffalo Blue, so that's the Doak's Blue. It's about 3 to 6 months old, so about minute strength in terms.
After a few days stop in Albury to catch up with family, we continued our journey further north into New South Wales to the town of Wee Jasper. Now, Wee Jasper is located about 90 kilometres northwest of Canberra and 60 kilometres southwest of Yass. The campsites there are part of the Billy Grace Reserve and absolutely spectacular.
Collectively, We Jasper Reserves is home to 4 different camping reserves, all of which are completely unique in surroundings and conditions, and we stayed at Billy Grace. At all of the 4 reserves within the Wee Jasper area, there are no designated sites or powered sites. It's simply a case of just pull up, pick the spot that suits you and set up. It's important to check in at the main office in the Billy Grace Reserve, and there are other things available there such as ice, gas refills, merchandise and the other bare necessities required.
Making friends, Rusty.
I guess this is one thing that happens when we free camp is the pups get to meet other pups and socialise.
And say hello to their new friends.
Hey guys, okay, now I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to set up and pack up the Bush Company AX27 clamshell tent that we've got on top of the chef. So it's as I said, it is a clamshell rooftop. So we've got a 180 watt solar panel on top which feeds power into our onboard Red Arc electronic system. So let's have a look at the Bush Company AX27 clamshell. Alright, so obviously I'm up on the extendable ladder. Clips here. One clip. 2 clips. And then you've got the gas struts. So just push it away. Elastic here. Just pull that back. Just pull it down. Put it around the edge there. That's it, she's up. So now you want your shades out. So reach in, you grab, there's 2 poles. One's slightly shorter than the other one. So you grab both your poles. The shorter one goes on the left, the longer one on the right. So this one is the shorter one, so let's try that out. Yep, that one. Now these poles, they just slide into little guide holes there, that's all it is. That one out. That's it. Okay, so just having a quick look inside. Rochelle's obviously sleeping up here in the penthouse suite, but all 3 sides from where we're looking and the 2 sides left and right, they've got 3 linings. So 2 linings of the canvas and 1 of the midge net, so they can be rolled up as you see fit. We've got pockets up in the roof there. It's all lined and it's hard shell. There's power over in each of the corners, so you can have a light, charge phones, run computers, that sort of thing. So just folds away. Okay, so now let's show you how easy it is to pack it up in real time. does take a little bit longer than setting it up because you've got to make sure that the canvas is all tucked in before you bring the clamshell down, but it's still relatively quickly. So you basically just go in reverse. The first thing you do is take the shade down, so pull the pole out, just tuck one pole away, another one down. You actually like to keep this one out for a moment. I'll show you why in a minute. So then, now you've got to make sure your canvases are all in. So pull in your sun flaps and lift the elastic up and tuck them in. Alright. And grab the guide line and then slowly pull it down, allowing some air to leave. Bring it down. Now remember, we want to keep our canvas all inside as much as we can. Pull it all in. All in on that side. Now that's why I keep this one out. What I do, just before I close it off, I just come down and just poke that little bit of canvas in. It's actually safer doing it that way than reaching around. Up. Just pop this one back in. Okay. For your clips and all your canvas in, just pull it down. Just give it a bit of a push down, bit of air in it. There you go. And just put the clips down. That's it. It's done. It does take a little bit of muscle, just to pull it in, but realistically, it's not too bad. That's it, guys. The Bush Company AX27 clamshell rooftop tent. The MITS alloy canopy and red arc power system has been so good for us. Doing YouTube and other social media, we're constantly charging up batteries, and rather than put pressure on the caravan, particularly when we're off grid and power's important, we can use this system now. I've got a 180 watt solar panel into a 200 amp hour lithium battery with a 2000 watt inverter, all controlled by the red arc management system. Have a look at what we've got going on over here. So drone batteries on charge, Bluetooth speaker on charge, drone controller. Down here we've got the old King's fridge, which we've had for a while. Just use it mainly as a freezer for the dog food. Plus got the Bushman fridge is always running anyway. And yet, power wise, the draw is minimal and we've still got plenty of power, battery power there. So good. But when you're off grid, to have that sort of power system and availability, we can go anywhere, particularly with the rooftop tent there. We can take this thing anywhere. It's MITS alloy canopy, red arc power system. If you're interested in a setup like this or want to know more about it, just reach out to us and we can help you out. Cheers, guys. One thing I really love about the Chev build is the big red gear lighting. But not only have we got big red gear lights on the Chev, but we've also got them up on the Caravan. So they're the work lights there, around the front. You can see them up there. There. And around the back. I love big red gear lights. And I guess a demonstration of the lighting wouldn't be complete without showing you at night time.
The nights at Billy Gross were also spectacular. So we're camped up outside the Terminus Hotel in Marulan, about 150 k's south of Sydney. It's a free camp out the back of the hotel. Caravans just pull up, park up against the fence. No obligation, but we've booked to have dinner in there tonight, nice and easy. It's a free camp, and right over the road you've got IGA and other cafes. Over the road there. Hey guys, we're here outside the Bradman Museum in Bowral in the Southern Highlands, just south of Sydney, and the International Cricket Hall of Fame. I'm going to wander in and have a bit of a look at the history that is Australian cricket, but also the legend that is Don Bradman. We'll chat to you soon. We're going to have a look. The Bradman Museum and International Cricket Hall of Fame is a permanent cultural exhibition dedicated to the game of cricket, and in particular Australian cricketing hero Sir Donald Bradman. The museum is made up of many interactive displays and contains a large collection of historical and match-used memorabilia.
front, not right foot. Where cut off left foot. Don't breathe. All coming with automatically turn the bat over, thus hitting the ball down. Drive.
Okay guys, well that was the Bradman Museum and the International Cricket Hall of Fame. I loved it because I really love cricket. If you're not a cricket fanatic, yeah, maybe not so much, but there is an extensive amount of memorabilia and history ranging right from the late 1800s right through to today. $25 to get in. I thought it was well worth the visit, particularly if you're into cricket. Bowral, New South Wales, the Bradman Museum in the International Cricket Hall of Fame. Later, guys. On our way to Sydney, we passed through the Southern Highlands, so we took the opportunity to drop in and have a look at the Bradman Museum, Fitzroy Falls, and finally Red Cow Farm. We're on a Sydney double-decker train, a metro train, heading to where, honey?
I don't know. Sorry.
We're going to the Sydney Supershow, Caravan Supershow, and hopefully catch up with some legends and chat to our boys at Great Aussie Caravans. We'll show you a bit around.
How did you like that episode? Well, the point. How do you like this porn star look?
Got the little handlebars going on there.
If Mike wants any loving, it's gotta go. Ugh. Can't Jill.
Come on.
No, don't comment.
Sexy.
I've already told him it's gotta go.
Okay, fine. Anyway, back to the episode.
Yes.
So, that was...
It was a good one. Wasn't it?
What was your highlight?
My highlight. Oh, Brown Brothers.
Oh, Brown Brothers
Wine.
Miller.
Love wine. Yeah, it was good. And we bought about 6 bottles from there too. Only to add to our cellar collection under the bed.
Actually, Miller as a whole. For me,
Yeah.
look, I love mustard, and Miller mustards, sensational. And the cheeses, like,
Cheeses are good. You've got to like your soft cheeses or your blue cheeses. But yeah, bit of mix here. So we bought a few there too.
but yeah, give Miller Gourmet Trail a look. That is
Yeah,
excellent. A
it
couple
is.
of brilliant free camps there, or not so much free camp with Billy Grace, but absolutely worth a look.
It was lovely. It was nice and quiet. It gave us that chill vibe. Yeah, it gave us some downtime.
Yeah, no, it's
You
brilliant.
know, you're saying goodbye to family. We just needed some time to chill and reset again. But yeah, I loved Billy Grace and Wee Jasper. It was a good one.
Yeah, so,
And Rusty making friends.
yep. And I'm getting flies crawling in my ears and up my nose at the moment.
Deal with it.
Yep.
Get used to it. You're in the outback,
Welcome
honey.
to the Outback. So, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to...
Like, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Yep.
Costs you guys nothing, but it does definitely keep us on the road, and as in, you know, encouraging us to do these videos to inspire you as a traveller too. So please hit and like those buttons.
Next episode next week, we're still in Sydney.
Staying in Sydney, saying goodbye to more friends.
And then we move on from there up over the Blue Mountains. But guys, thanks for watching again.
Take
Till next
care.
week.
See you next
See ya.
week.
Here we go.